I got it.
Hey, run that shit up, Trace.
Run it up.
I got it.
Run it up.
I got it.
Run it up.
I got it.
Big checks with big deposits. Run it up. 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 Big checks with big deposits. Big bag what I be on. Play the corner like Dion. Hard code like Freon. No time for you peons. Pandemic ain't stop nothing. Apply pressure, I'm job hunting. Risk good, I'm about something. Fire on me, I'm Glock busting. Got rich, then I went broke. Bounce back like good dope. Bad times I kick those. Mama told me don't trust hoes. When a boss talk, you don't speak. Keep niggas on a long leash. Money coming, they gon' creep. Step on niggas like long feet. Stuff money in my tube socks. Right back when the work drop.
Man, that ain't no Miguel rapping.
What's up?
Triple A Sports. We in the building. It's Black V. That's Reggie. That's Teran. That's DJ. That's C5. And then we got Big Chicken chilling in the background, making things happen. And the voice that all the chicks, the only reason women watch the podcast is to hear Big Chicken talk.
I can believe it. I can believe it. I can believe it.
What's up, y'all?
What's good, man?
How much, man?
How everybody feeling?
Feeling good.
Feels right now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. He gonna be mad when we get that ring, though.
Let me guess, y'all about to have y'all backup QB be Romo too?
He about to be like Mahomes, like they need Hill. We don't need him. It's all good. It took me some time to get over it, but I'm good. We don't need him. We got Allen. That's all that matter.
That's all that matter.
Better get some wide receivers quick.
Haven't we learned to ran the jinx by now?
You good?
Yeah.
Look what he did to Duke.
Yo, anybody bracket that's alive?
Nah.
That
North Carolina killed my parlay on in that tournament though. This last one, I'm like, man, I be trying to pick them on the slide, and then look what happened.
Do y'all remember? I mean, we all can agree that basketball definitely has went down. But just I said about 3 or 4 years ago, how big the bracket situations used to be. That's the first time I've heard that word too. Honestly, in the past few days, maybe a week or so. And everybody used to always have their big brackets. I remember Obama had his and shit. That shit.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right on TV. Everybody, you're right.
They used to be huge.
Mm-hmm.
I remember doing that shit in like my gym class back in middle school and shit.
Yeah, I was looking forward to it. Like,
oh god, I was like, it's March, bro. I'm about to make my best bracket in the class, man.
Right.
I wouldn't be shocked if they do the females bracket live like that. But like I said, like when Caitlyn leaves, man.
Honestly, the females been better than the guys.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You probably can make more money off this shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, I guess you can make the same amount, but still, it's more interesting for sure.
Mm-hmm. Like who ain't taking 8+ threes from like that's a lot of threes, but you would take that in a heartbeat from Caitlin Clark. Like if it says 7+ or 8+ threes, who's not gonna take that? You're gonna take the over for sure, right?
Right.
Which is crazy as heck though. When you think about it, that sounds so crazy. 7+ threes, and I was saying you're gonna take that if it's Caitlin Clark.
I still don't see how Iowa won that game, especially as bad as they shot and how many rebounds LSU got. I really don't see how the fuck they won.
What you mean? They stopped going inside the paint. Like if you go, don't get me wrong, they always turn it over. But Haley, man, she had like 6 terrible passes, man. Like that's 6 possessions where her passes were so terrible even when she tried to go in the paint. Like the whole third quarter. Until like a minute left, they stopped going to Angel Reese, and honestly, if she don't hurt her ankle, because you could tell she was in pain, like that, she didn't use it as no excuse. But if she don't hurt her ankle, it might have been different too, though, because that's why I think they probably stopped going to her too.
Maybe, but sports are part of history. I mean, injuries are a part of sports.
Right, but I'm saying it's the key. When your key player get hurt, it changed the game, though. That's like honestly, when Duke played before they played NC State. When if old boy don't get hurt in that game, Duke probably don't even make it to play NC State. Honestly,
definitely. But like Reg said,
part of the game.
Yeah.
Who we starting with today, Big Chicken?
Well, to start off, we always got to talk about college football news. And to start off, we got OSU's new receiver, Jeremiah Smith, maybe a starter day one for the Buckeyes.
I think I said this a while ago. Remember the name.
You did.
You did.
That kid gonna be the best receiver Ohio State ever had.
You said it. It's so hard to say, like, man.
Yeah, that's hard to say.
It's but I out like, man. You said he would start. I'm like, there's no way because they always get a receiver, but this dude look like he about to start, man. Already, man. No matter, man, that's crazy.
He looked like he got that dog in him, bro. Off that
Just imagine how many wide receivers they got for real. That's like 4-star athletes there. Just imagine.
Hey, look at that dude, man. He do look like he like a linebacker, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He built.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know he was that big, man. When DJ showed me that,
man with 2 mortgages.
God dang, man. No diddy.
What made me say that, I was listening to Heartline one day, and he was saying how he like the hardest worker on the team. Like, when you got that much talent and you match it with being the hardest worker.
Yeah, especially when you ain't got to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could take it easy if he wanted to, and he not. That's what I like to see.
Hey, this dude, that's how Turan was looking his freshman year playing.
Hey, against those first graders, I definitely did look like that. No lie. No lie.
What we got next, Big Chicken?
Next, we got to listen to Derrick Henry's Saban story.
I ain't hear it.
I ain't hear it either.
We got the video.
I peeped this. You know, because Saban, he old school, couldn't stand if anybody scored and wanted to celebrate afterwards. So we in the meeting one day after the game, forgot who he played, and he pulling up film. He's showing everybody. Then he talking about, and you guys, you stop doing all that showboating, doing all that praying hands and act like you thanking God, and then later on that night, 12 o'clock, you down there, got Black and Miles, got liquor, you chasing. He was like, forget all that. We were crying. We couldn't do nothing but laugh because he was right. It's like, do your prayer here, you get on one knee, then 12 o'clock comes, you down there smoking Black and Miles in the corner, drinking liquor, chasing girls. Man, he was tired of y'all. Yeah, he was tired of us, bro.
I mean, I'm not religious at all, obviously, but I mean, I feel him. That's the truth. Like,
Right?
why is you doing that?
Even if you're not religious, you can feel that.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's real.
It's funny.
Yeah,
he was talking about after they score when they do stuff like that.
They scored. You know, when people like they score, or
right.
we do a period in this culture. Like cats will score, somebody will win an award. I want to thank God. That first person, I want to thank God. And what they do later on that night, they getting drunk, getting high, and fucking hoes.
Right. That's true. That's no different.
That's true, but my thing is, if I'm a coach, though, what's the point of like saying don't do that if they want to do it though? Especially if they keep balling. Like if you ain't balling and you doing it, like say you balling every now and then, like you get down and then next you know you fumbling here and there. If that's what you know what I'm saying, if they want to do that, I wouldn't care either way it go. Like if I'm a coach, why would I care if they doing that?
He's trying to teach them about not being a hypocrite because he take. I mean,
right.
Yeah, he's trying to teach them about not being a hypocrite. Like.
But he was talking about celebrating. He was talking about celebrating. Period, right?
Huh?
Yes.
Any type of celebration, right?
Tran, yes, he was talking about that. And to Jay's point, he's teaching them not to be a hypocrite while not being a hypocrite himself, because you know he probably really don't have no issue with them just taking a knee and thanking God real fast. He probably got a problem with them doing all that other shit. So he's just saying, don't do this.
Okay.
So you don't do that too.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You're doing that, and then later on, I'll be seeing
you over here. Yeah, you smoking and everything else, right?
Yeah, if you're gonna celebrate, at least keep it clean, bro.
Yeah, or do something like you're right. Yeah, right. Yeah, I see it.
Live the life. If you're gonna sit there and do that, at least pretend like your ass is Tim Tebow or somebody.
Right.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I get what he's saying now.
Yeah. So I can respect it.
And like they said, he old school. So
he old school. Yeah.
He's mean and surly, or mean and.
And when you get when you get those coaches like that, and you know it, you gotta respect it, man. Like at the end of the day, it's like they stuck in their ways, and you go there, so it's like you can't try to change those type of coaches, and you got to understand that when you go there. That's like Bob Knight recruiting you, and you know how he was, and then try to be mad when you get there. You know when he tell you something, so it's like I get it. Yeah, you're right. I get it.
He's consistent.
What I've learned, He's consistent. Yeah, what I've learned.
Right.
Nick Saban in this whole process is that I ain't gonna lie, like at first when he first, whatever case, did I think like how my brother thought, or even like when Reggie would say sometimes, I used to like wonder, and then like when you would hear his players speak on him though, they felt like this dude genuinely cared about him, took care of him, and were trying to teach them things off the football field about being a man, how to carry themselves, and the just the expectations of you as a man, let alone, he couldn't teach him to be a black man, but let alone to be a man. And so when you hear countless players after players sit there have nothing but admiration and like, yo, this dude, even the old boy that's the DB that's at Ohio State now, the Burton kid, the Caleb kid, Downs kid.
Yeah.
He was like, man, he was like, Saban was the main reason he went there. Like,
right, yeah.
Yeah, so that's dope. And when the game changes, there's nothing wrong with gracefully bowing out when you start realizing, like, yo, this ain't this ain't for me. I can't survive in this era. There's some unfair to me, and there's unfair to these kids for me to stay in it when my expectations is this, and the game has changed. So gracefully,
I don't blame him.
I never looked at it like that. Like, I always say, like, he did. I'm gonna still keep saying it. He left because of NIL deal. He did.
Yeah,
he did. But again,
you can't blame him though. I don't blame him though.
That goes along with my saying he's consistent. I mean, that's just how he is. Fuck it.
That goes part to what Jay was saying though. Like stuff he can't really change. He don't like it. But as an Ohio State fan, I appreciate him retiring because that quarterback gonna be good too.
And then
also, not next year, but in a couple of years.
Also to Jay point too. Damn, I forgot what the fuck I was about to say. That's fucked up. Oh no! I remember now. That's part of his spiel too. About okay, you're gonna come here, you're gonna get an education, you're gonna go to the NFL, you're gonna win a national championship, and I'm gonna teach you how to be, a civil person, a man.
Well, no, I don't think that's how it was. I just think he grew up in an era where that's what people did for each other, where it took a community to raise the babies, and people understood that. So the coaches fucking taught their players how to be men, even if it was high school coaches back in the day, because that's just what it was.
How about this? If I had a star athlete child and I had a chance of sending him to go play for Ryan Day, or Nick Saban was still playing, I'd send my child to Nick Saban.
Yeah, I would.
For sure.
I would.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I would.
A quick note though on NIL, I don't really think no coach like it. That's why they coach in college. They just go coach the pros if they want to coach millionaires.
I agree. I agree, because when you're a college coach, you can dictate certain things that you cannot when you are an NFL coach. You can't say shit to the motherfucking NFL players because they got more money than you, so they don't give a fuck about what you're talking about. A kid, you can, you could pick and choose, who you want. There, you got to compete. Well, I guess it's kind of the same, but still, it's easier, I would think.
Yeah. You're dealing with a little bit more mature grown men for the most part in the NFL. You're dealing with 18, 19-year-olds that now come from these whatever case backgrounds, and now all of a sudden they're millionaires overnight. And you're putting these people, a lot of them, not all of them, a lot of them coming from situations with not having money. We see how that traps a lot of people, young and old. Hell, look at the NFL players, how they struggle with getting money.
NBA
so imagine how they,
NBA too.
Right. So imagine now you fresh out of high school. Well, now as we're gonna talk about later, you in high school becoming a millionaire, and your mom now you paying all the bills at your mama house. So your mama gonna tell you, you can't have no girls over. You can't go do this. You can't do that. You can't take the car. You need to be at home at this time.
Just imagine being a stepdad. Whoa, you the bitch in the house.
It's a wrap.
It's a different. I think it's a different dynamic. And on the surface, we're just happy to see people getting paid for knowing their worth and getting paid for what they're worth. But we've all also known that like money ain't everything. Like, yo, just because your daddy send you child support don't mean that he the number one daddy in the world. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got money don't mean that you all of a sudden look at all these rappers that get rich and still do dumb shit and end up in jail. Like you got rich to escape it, and you still doing the same old stupid shit.
Like C Murder, this motherfucker, a millionaire, got 2 platinum albums, got an apartment in the Caligo projects, bro. What are you doing?
Because we're taught that the struggle is real.
Right.
Like when I say the struggle was real, being in the struggle still makes you real.
Mm-hmm. I was listening to somebody that said like, and I never really thought about it like this neither. They said if you are born with a little bit of money and you're black, then you're looked down upon like you're not the real thing, and that has something to do with our mentality that we think that we were made to suffer.
Right.
That's another story though.
Yeah.
It's just a negative mindset though. Like it's like when somebody talking proper, they be, oh, you talking right. Like, why can't I be
Right. That's crazy.
Correct. That's correct. Yep.
Yeah. Crazy. All right,
Or if
Big
he's
Chicken.
smart.
Okay, my bad.
Go ahead.
Reggie.
No,
Go ahead.
Well, we got one more thing, and we got to talk about the top 4 returning defenses for next year. And the rankings go: number 1, Alabama; number 2, FSU; number 3, Clemson; and number 4, Michigan.
No.
FSU.
I thought OSU was supposed to be in there.
You said FSU?
Then you said okay. Then it's supposed to be OSU, but it was typed out FSU. So I still get it.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
about to say, like,
man.
what? Yeah, me too. I said, what? What kind of J here? What kind of J bias crap is going on, man?
Did Deion come out of retirement? Did Deion get 30 years younger? What?
Bro, wait. Did you not see our defense when we had no quarterback shutting down like all them teams for us to still be undefeated?
Duke, North Carolina, Boston College, you know, shit
Where's
like
Georgia
that.
at?
Florida,
Syracuse.
Miami, ranked Louisville. I mean, I'm just saying, like, yo, our defense had to show because our quarterback.
Hey, I'm not. Hey, I ain't saying y'all did top 10, but when he said number 2, I'm like, what the? I'm like,
I was just reading the list. Don't shoot the messenger. I just read the list.
Yeah, I know what I said. I know it. I'm blaming Jay.
Listen,
We didn't put
I
the
say
list in
FSU is
order.
not a top 10 defense.
Where's Georgia at?
I don't know. They didn't have Georgia on the list.
I feel
This
like
isn't my
Georgia.
list. This was ESPN.
Notre Dame.
You got to put Georgia up there still.
Notre Dame should have a good defense. I think Ohio State defense gonna be good.
They were ranked. They were considered one of the
He had
top
him up there.
4.
They had him up there. He just said FSU. He made a mistake and said that because Jay tried to sneak him in there.
Yeah, he did.
Ah, there you go.
He did. Yeah, you ain't getting away with that. That's what I'm like, FSU. Like,
Penn State usually keep a good D. Iowa. Michigan D gonna be good.
Yeah, Michigan D gonna be good. He had them on. I think they was on there though.
I'm just trying to spitball, thinking who all just throwing teams out there. I do think Florida State gonna have a good defense though. Peyton, the DN, the edge rusher, he could be a top 10 pick next year. You also got what? I know they got corners. I don't even know who they got, but it's Florida State. You gotta have some DBs and skill positions.
We got DBs coming back. Plus, we got some transfers. Thanks to Alabama. Thanks to Georgia.
That was a move.
Oh, y'all got it. Oh, they got a lot of Georgia players too.
Yeah.
Man,
Before OSU stepped in, we was the one getting all the Georgia transfers. I mean, Georgia and Bama transfers. And next thing you know, Ohio State just like opened up the bank.
If I was your coach, I would be one of my fucking sales pitches would be, listen, especially if I'm recruiting Georgia players, like, dude, you right at home and you have a way better chance of getting into the national championship game if you come here. And the reason why is because they have a way easier fucking path. Way easier, bro.
Not with 12 teams now. Like the Big Ten, SEC getting at least 3 teams in, both.
What conference is Florida State in?
ACC.
And they still getting in though.
Listen,
they still get in though. Right, they get in easier than anybody else though. I feel
if you win the ACC and you go undefeated, okay, yeah, they got.
Yeah, you gonna get the one in already.
They got bullshit last year, but it's not gonna happen again this year.
Listen, don't sleep on Miami being better than Florida State this year, especially with Ward at quarterback.
All right, listen.
With
Even
the
if that
Washington State quarterback?
He's not saying they won't be. He's saying the way to get them there though is like, you know what I'm saying, no
Listen.
type of season they had last year, which is
DJ,
smart.
who would you rather face? Miami or Auburn, LSU, all them rest of them fucking SEC teams. I'm not even about to sit here and name all them bitches, but who would
You
you
want
rather
to face
face?
Miami?
Yeah, you would rather go the ACC route.
Hell yeah. Especially if you like that you're a 4 or 5 star recruit, you're gonna fucking shine.
Especially right. If you already at Alabama and Georgia anyway, you right. You know what I'm saying? You already proven yourself. Why not go to Florida State and put them on top? So I get it.
I would be kind of shook at Clemson a little bit, but that's it.
You know who we forgot about with all due respect to everybody else we named, and I'm gonna put them above. No, Iowa. They ain't have no. Iowa. Look remember how we had no offense, right? Yeah. Iowa looked like that all season long. No offense, but amazing.
Yeah, they D kept them in it. Yeah,
entire season. Yeah,
Iowa gonna keep a good D.
Facts.
And some good offensive linemen too.
I'm gonna say pause after that, but I know what he was talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know what he meant.
I expected Turan to do that, man.
Man,
nah, that ain't me.
I think Deion eventually will be the coach there. Like I said,
I
didn't really think that Florida State, especially with it being his alma mater for Deion's sake, I didn't think that should have been his first big time job because he probably was gonna fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? I think right now while he's doing his thing out in Colorado, you know, taking his little bumps, his little nicks and scratches here, I think he's getting the experience. He's getting more recruits. He's getting more help. I think this should be good for him. Maybe win that conference, then go over there.
Well, yeah, I could.
I think Deion needs to switch up like the way he do it. I know he likes the transfer portal, but your base is that high school recruiting. I think he do the transfer portal way too much.
If it's son of them leave though, I can see if he go to Florida State, he gonna keep those. He gonna get those boys and California boys for sure at Florida State.
Because
he gonna get them to stay. Yeah, right. The fact that that man, if he get them, the fact that he even getting them to come to Colorado or even visit Colorado like that, man, they staying in. They coming to Florida State off rip.
We don't want him, okay? Don't want
y'all get Deion. They coming to Florida State. They staying at Florida State.
Listen, a good coach.
Listen,
I don't want no coach that's too lazy and too stuck up to go do visits at schools to get players. I don't want a coach who keeps thinking that he gonna build a national championship team by strictly focusing on the transfer portal. He don't want to do the work. He just want to coach his boys, get them to the league, maybe stick around one more year, and then he gonna use the excuse that NIL and the other stuff and how these kids is, he just ain't cut out for it, and then he gonna dip. And Deion is not there for the long haul. He there for the short time. He just want to coach his kids like he been doing most of his life since he retired.
No, I disagree. I disagree because his time is up with his kids now. Look how old they are. It's up. So you did all this just for that? No, he has an ego. He wants to be prime time. He doesn't want to be sitting in the house and being a no fucking body. He can't deal with that shit. So listen, bro, he's gonna have to keep that shit going. He's gonna have to keep it going and then do something else. And I think he will succeed, but he's good for Florida State because Florida State, I mean, you know, they won a few years ago with Jameis, but Florida State ain't really been shit really compared to the 90s. We just
was good this past year and good the year before. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about like number one. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a winning program. And I think he can bring the culture back. He's gonna get the recruits.
And Deion gonna have him like how Miami was in the 80s. I'm telling you, like how he got him coming to the sideline in Colorado. Deion love that.
Where is the proof? Except for the fact
let him learn.
I ain't talking about the winning. I'm talking about he gonna have Florida State like how the
I don't want to be popular. I want to win.
But listen. You act like he's a seasoned coach. He's not a seasoned coach. He's learning on the fucking fly. Give him a chance. And he really cares. He really cares about that program. He really cares.
I'm with Jamal though. How we know that he actually gonna be able to do it though? He ain't a grinder.
How we know he's not gonna be able to do it?
Listen, you see how you see
I'm
how
going
y'all
off of-
saying, you see how y'all saying what y'all saying? We're not the only people saying that shit. We're not the only people saying that shit. He know that
Yeah,
shit. He's gonna learn. He's gonna learn as he go, bro.
All right,
Not at, but not at our expense. I'm cool
Right.
on that.
No, it's at Colorado's expense right
but
now.
no, Ray, I get what you're saying. Like he gonna learn, but what have he learned so far? He still ain't taking high school recruits. He still ain't sitting in nobody's house.
I think
What have he learned?
I think he's learned that he's not as good as he think he is. I think he's learning that. I think he listen. Okay, just imagine if you him, right? You can't tell me that after last season, after all that shit that he talked, that he's not embarrassed right now. You can't tell me that.
So why wasn't he in people's living rooms trying to get their kids?
But
Because
we
he
don't
ain't got
know
no
that.
toes.
We don't know that. We don't know that for sure. You can, man. Y'all can't honestly
said
believe
it.
that he.
Hey, he ain't got no toes.
He's
He ain't trying
saying-
to walk
he's-
around like
he's
that.
Gil's
saying
got
that.
like 3 high school kids, maybe 3 high
Listen.
school kids.
He's saying that, but I don't believe that. And I
Man
listen.
almost had to get his foot cut off, man. He ain't got no toes
listen,
to walk
he had a
on. He ain't
terrible
trying to
season.
go there.
He had a listen to me. He
Come
had a
on,
terrible
man.
season last year. But
Dion
I'm
get a
gonna
pass,
promise
man.
you- Listen, I'm going to promise you, he does get a pass because it's only 1 year. I'm going to promise you he's going to have a better year next year. Are they going to win their conference? Nope.
But I'm saying if y'all was a coach and y'all only had like one toe on that thing or none, you gonna be, man, you ain't gonna be trying to go. No, nah, you good.
Hey,
No, he's
Right?
gonna have to.
if
He's
you
gonna have
can't
to
do
get
the
to recruit.
job, if you can't do the job, get off the sideline, bro.
You
Anybody
can do the
paying
job. You just ain't got.
to see you sell wolf tickets.
No, because listen,
That's all they did was sell
he's
wolf
won,
tickets,
he's won more games than they won the year before. So
and they won the
gotta-
same amount of games
but-
the year before that. So
right,
all
but
he
you got to
they
give
had
him
a
the
down
pass.
season
You
and
got
went
to
back
give
to
him the
average
pass.
Colorado.
You got to give him the pass. Next season, if he don't win at least 8 games, it's a bust.
To me, Prime my favorite player ever, but I want to see him go ahead and start being a grinder. I want to see him stop focusing on the transfer portal so much. I don't even really like half of his coaching hire. You can't just get NFL Hall of Famers and think it's going to work because a lot of them don't like the grind.
You
right.
gotta pay your dues, man. Coaching is one of those things, man, where you gotta pay your dues. Dion ain't pay his dues, man. He just came in like in his name, and because of his name, he feels like you owe him. You should be thanking him for coming to your HBCU. You should be down, kissing his ass, giving him everything he want, not because he's an all-time winning coach, not because he's been a great coach, but because he was a great player and because he's super famous, and that's why. And it's not going
We
to
don't
work like
know
that. You
what-
got to
We
earn
don't
it.
know what he thinks. We don't know what's in his mind. We don't
Bro,
know.
he tried to come to Florida State and be the head coach with no head coaching experience.
And he got rejected as he should have. I said that.
Yeah. And then he got
For
mad
his
at us
own
because we
sake.
told him.
It's for his own sake because if he goes there, he's gonna fuck it up. I'm saying he's gonna fuck up. He
I know,
needs
Reggie,
time to
but
learn.
you keep giving him a pass off, but and we're only basing it off of what
One
has
season.
actually happened.
One season.
I'm
season.
basing it off Jackson State.
All right.
Yeah, Jackson State. What about Jackson State? He didn't win no championship at Jackson State. He won his conference.
Listen, he went
Hey,
12 and 1.
we're gonna have to wrap this segment up.
He went 12 and 1. Y'all talking like he failed at the job. He went 12 and 1, got fucked up in the national championship game, got another job and was gone.
All right, we
I mean,
got
that
more.
matters.
We got more time later down the road to talk about
Yeah, we
Dion, but
gotta-
let's go into the NBA talks with C5.
All right, to start it off, we got to talk about that man, Jalen Brunson, getting a career high 61 points. Unfortunately, it came in a loss versus the Spurs, man.
I mean, he's a
Brunson
beast.
shocking.
He's a beast. I argue with people all the time and say that I would rather have him than Kyrie Irving. I think that Dallas was better. I mean, even though Dallas has been looking good as of late.
I'm gonna say Kyrie's been the best he's ever been right now.
He's been balling. He's been balling. But I would say Brunson is more consistent than him right now, in my
Are
opinion.
you saying that for like scheme fit, like fitting for the team, or just
I would just say, like, he's not better than Kyrie overall throughout his whole year. Throughout his whole career. But I'm just saying right now, I think that he's playing a little bit better than Kyrie.
You think if you put him on the Mavericks, though, he'll do the same shit he's doing?
No,
Yeah.
no,
Oh, you
yeah,
talking
he's
about-
proven it.
yeah,
He's
right,
proven
yeah.
it. He played for them.
He was the one in the playoff doing it. That's why he's able to get this contract.
When they got rid of him, I thought that was stupid.
I did
but basically
He was
when he's an
hooping like that.
all-star.
Why'd they get rid of him if he was hooping like that? Then
because he wanted to get paid.
What's the
He wanted
what
to get paid.
Hey, C5, Dinwiddie was hooping too, and they got rid of his ass too.
Yep.
Hooping.
They both was hooping.
If
Yes.
he was playing for
Not
Dallas, would
even
he be
doing a little thing
all-star
for the
this year?
Lakers right now, bro. What you say, DJ?
Like, if he was playing for Dallas, would he be an all-star? Because I know Kyrie, like, if they switch.
Yes.
Yeah,
If you
like
saw
they
the year,
switch roles
the
right now
year
this
before he
season.
went to the Knicks, he was on his way. He was about to
He
be,
was
he was
on-
about to be doing the stuff he's doing now because he
Yes.
started doing it, and that's
Well,
and,
so-
and
so
they didn't
that-
want to pay that money.
So that just paved the way for him to excel at the Knicks, is what y'all are saying?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm saying, but he was gonna still do that in Dallas the next year because
Yes.
Lucas started letting him do his thing in that whole playoffs, man. Like
Mhm.
that boy was balling, man. Like he couldn't be stopped.
Yeah, he was
I
making that
remember
Mavs
seeing
team in
some
that
people like
playoffs. That was all him.
Yeah.
He
It was
was-
him. It was all him.
Yes.
Yeah.
He got skills. I don't know about
And
long
he's
term.
and he's still doing the same
small.
thing. So
Yeah,
he'd have been doing
He
the
is
same
kinda
thing. He,
small.
Yeah, he's kind
Like,
of
you
small.
guys-
I don't know about long term because once he loses that first step, I mean, it might be all
like
bad.
he one of those players that we didn't expect to do this, right? But once he started balling, he continued to do it these 2 years.
I-
So he
I'm
would
about
have
to
been
say-
doing the same thing.
CP3's been having longevity, and he's been excelling in the league for how long too? And he's kind of small.
Who?
Not that. Tall, though.
CP3.
Oh, okay.
Brunson,
So-
I
He ain't
don't
that
believe
small.
it.
He
I
like
mean-
6'2", 6'3", 2 something.
Yeah, I think Brunson maybe 5'10", maybe 6 foot, exaggerated.
He is
That's
6'2".
crazy.
Who Brunson is 6'2"?
Yeah, he's 6'2".
He's the shortest 6'2" I've ever fucking seen. Ever.
So he's 6'2", 190 pounds.
Hey, on
That's
Turan's
crazy.
church league,
He's
on Turan's
little.
church league,
Right.
The depth chart, he got himself listed at 6'4".
Well, why not? They do it. Hey, I could do it on the game, so why not?
I don't believe what's his name that play for
I'm proud.
Atlanta? Go ahead, my
Who?
bad.
Trey,
No, I just say I'm the tallest 5'4" person on my team, on my church league team.
Yeah, I don't think Trey Young is 6 foot in real life either.
I don't think so either. All right. Moving on. Devin Booker, 50 or more in 3 straight. He's the
You
first to
see
do
it.
it.
You
since Wilt
see it.
Chamberlain, man.
You
Hey,
see
man.
it?
Phoenix, though,
He played in New
it's just-
Orleans.
they just are
If he-
disappointing, though, man. They're disappointing. You got all that fucking star power. Y'all should. There's no way that y'all should lose the games that they lose. Like how?
I'm about
the
to say, weren't
fuck-
they losing when he was scoring
Listen,
50?
listen, how the fuck?
Hey,
did
I
you
ain't
lose?
expect to hear this much hating though on the
No,
podcast.
no, no. This is a fact. What I'm gonna say. This is a fact. What I'm saying. How the fuck did you lose to San Antonio without Wemby?
Hear me out,
That
Riz.
is
I'm gonna tell you
crazy.
why. I got you. You know why? It's Turan's favorite team. He's a jinx.
That's it. That's the only explanation, man. It's got to be.
I don't.
you know what? Logically, that makes sense.
I would have
And
slipped
Turan-
that game.
I didn't want to believe this before I started doing the podcast, man, but it's been proven time and time and
Hey,
time.
hey,
and time and time
I
again.
thought we had that. I thought we had that game won. I wouldn't sleep that game. It might be.
No, but
No,
what I'm
no,
saying,
no.
what I'm saying to Rand is this: it is hating. What I'm saying about them, they got too much fucking talent to be struggling and striving, bruh. They grinding out there, man. You can't lose them kind of games. Listen, like I said, I'm
Not when
real
you got the
critical
dudes
of.
you got.
Listen, right? I'm real critical of Kevin Durant. That game I'm telling you about when they lost to San Antonio, he shot over 70% and only had 27. What you doing, bro? You need to hit them for
Yeah,
40.
yeah. Ask for the ball,
You gotta
right?
hit
Hey,
them for 40.
we gonna save it for the playoffs. That's all. We relaxing.
Listen, if you don't win the rest of your games, you're going to be in terrible playoff. First of all, you're going to be in the play-in. You got one of the oldest rosters in the NBA, so you don't want to play these extra games. If you get in the play-in, more than likely you're going to have to play the Lakers. They might
We
beat
like
you.
we like pressure, man. Like I know
They might
somebody who
beat
knows
you.
somebody who knows
Listen,
somebody who
listen,
know their
listen.
cousin
Hear
who
me
knows
out, Trey.
somebody.
Hear me out,
We
Trey.
like playing like this.
They might lose to the Lakers in the play-in. You feel me? And
Bro,
even
if they do-
even if you do beat them, you're going to have to play Denver first round or Minnesota or somebody like that. And I mean, do you really think you can beat them?
Be who? Denver?
Mm-hmm.
No comment.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Those
I
games
plead
you
the
have
fifth.
You got to win those games. You can't
They
let them games out your
I
hands.
ain't saying we can't. I just plead the fifth. That's all.
Respect.
All right. Joel Embiid came back last night. Yeah,
Woo!
24, 6 and 7 versus OKC.
Man,
Chicken,
I
you
would be.
watched that game?
I didn't get to watch it.
That's dangerous.
Bro, I was so pissed watching that game, man.
Hey, whoever got to play them, and whoever, man,
Mm-hmm.
it's the best thing that could have happened to the Sixers, man. Like him being, because he kind of rested, honestly, and they really probably would have got the second or third seed. And
He
you gonna have
looked
to play.
tired though. He only played.
I mean, he
30
gonna be
minutes
tired,
yesterday,
right?
and
He gonna
looked
be
tired.
tired. But what I'm saying is, whoever got to play them, like they got to play the number 1 seed, number 2 seed. You don't want to play Philly first, man. Like that's like because they really a true number 2, number 3, and you got to play them first, man. What? They're gonna be dangerous, man. Once he get his win back.
You want to play them in the second round when
Yeah,
Joel
I wouldn't be
still got
shocked.
his
I
win
wouldn't
in
be
his leg
shocked if the
early.
people at the top try to avoid them, man. Milwaukee, like, well, it's too late for Boston, but if they had play the number 2 or the number 3, man, I can see them trying to avoid trying to play them, man.
I would.
Because they're a true number 2 or number 3. Like, let's be honest.
Because
If
there's
he
no
was healthy.
matchup. There's no matchup in the East for Embiid. So
Oh my
I would
goodness,
not
man.
want to play them.
Nah.
Heck no.
But I don't know. He was looking tired, and I will say OKC didn't have their 2 best players. They're both out.
You hooped in high school,
was-
right? C5.
Yeah,
You know how it is. You got to get back in basketball shape.
I
You
know.
that.
He's got to get back in basketball shape. But it's obviously way easier for NBA guys to do it too. So
Like me, you, and Reg, we know that, man. You miss a couple games, you're gonna be tired when you come back.
But do y'all remember on a couple episodes back, well, maybe a few months ago back, I said, didn't y'all think that they probably was purposely sitting him? That was purposely an injury.
Probably, yeah. You said that probably for like
don't
longer
know.
than he probably could have been
He has
came
a
back.
knee
a little
brace
bit,
on.
honestly. He got it on, but I'm saying I wouldn't be shocked if he could have came back 5 games ago.
Like they held him out,
Right,
like they held him out longer and took their time with bringing him back.
Yeah, which is smart though.
I mean, he's gonna have a good 6-7 games right now to get warm right before the playoffs. They definitely gonna win at least the first round, I think. So
Whose team is that? That's your team, Jay?
4 games.
I think they're going to win the first round.
Who like the Sixers? That's Jay
No,
team.
Not me. No.
Okay, who your
I
team?
don't think we got any.
Mine's is the Cavs.
DJ don't talk about his team, the Bulls, much.
Listen, Milwaukee is in
I
trouble.
don't like nobody.
Y'all notice that?
Like the Bulls.
You said
Milwaukee
what?
in trouble.
Yes,
I don't
Milwaukee's in
know.
big trouble. They're in big trouble.
They're really wishy washy right now. They're
Oh
like
man,
they'll fucking Giannis and Dame will fucking torch you guys for 70 apiece
Man,
or
they ain't on my
70
parlays
together,
no more.
and then the next day it's like, what the fuck happened?
yeah, I'm not putting them on my
Doc
parlays no
Rivers.
more. I can't
Doc
stand them,
Rivers is
man.
what happened.
Yes, they're 500
Oh,
or
for
they're
sure.
under 500 since Doc Rivers been there.
I mean, I was talking about that when they brought his old ass on the fucking team, bro. It was a
Right.
dumbass move, especially when the other coach was doing his thing for real.
31-11.
Yeah,
You fired
it's
him. That
too-
was fucking stupid.
It's 2 times. It's 2 teams they should have beat. At least by it'd be like minus 15, man. All I need to do to win on my parlays, and man, yeah, it might be me. You're right.
I mean,
I'm
they
done
should
with
be
them,
up.
man.
They should be up at Celtics level right now, for real,
Definitely.
And they're going to lose to the Celtics
for sure.
for sure.
For sure.
Right now, I cannot see them beating the Celtics.
No, they're
What
not.
we got next?
And I'm about to just stop. I'm about to just start liking players, and if the players start being trash when I like them, then yeah, it's definitely me for sure.
Steve Clifford, coach for the Hornets, is going to step down after this season.
His
That's a
old
tough
ass should get
job.
gone too.
Can't even be mad at it.
That's a tough job.
This
Right
cat
there.
like a referee, man. He a coach.
They have no future. Listen, even if they get the number 1 overall pick, they are in trouble next season too.
I think so too.
What's the one kid been doing that they took in the draft? The rookie.
Talking about Brandon Miller.
He been hooping. He been hooping. Has
Brandon Miller been hooping. Yeah, he been hooping the last 2 years. He been hooping.
But Melo
But
can't.
they
stay on
on
the
and
damn
off. But they on and off. Him and Bridges, man. It's like I don't get him and Miller,
They
man.
are.
They don't stay consistent, man.
Bridges
They're
always
just-
been like that though.
And that's like what's that? Bridges for the Nets too, man. He been trash, man. I don't get it.
Brandon Miller right now has got 12 points per game, averaging 1 assist on 35% shooting.
They should try to get Edie though. If I was them, that's who I would go after.
Yeah, that's a great call.
Go for who?
That'd be a
Edie.
good pickup for them.
What
You know
position
they
he
got
play?
they got this
Center,
cat going.
dude.
He's 7
You know
foot.
they
Then they
got
just
him going
drafted
second
center?
round, like late first round, early second round.
Cool.
Edie.
Like I was watching this, I was watching all the channel. I'm like, this dude having his way in the tournament. They got this dude late first round, early second round. I'm like, they tripping.
I would take him. It depends if I ain't have a center. If I'm them, I'm taking him for sure. You got
What
enough
about the-
wing players, point guards, and all that shit.
What about the big dude from NC State, man? I like him. He's skilled.
Oh yeah, which one is
I
that?
think he's funny for real, bro.
He's fat.
He be talking his shit.
He a hooper
got
though.
like Jack Randolph, man.
He'll probably slim up, or you know what I'm saying, he can slim it up if he know a team.
I mean,
pick him for sure.
Let's be for real. If Zion can hoop, bro, he was big. Like going into this season, Zion was still big.
That dude bigger than Zion. Though. This
The
dude
NC
big.
State
Though.
I know
dude
he big.
is 6'9",
But he a hooper, though.
275 pounds.
He a hooper, though.
275.
They lied
That
about
was
that
Robert,
for sure. bro.
Robert Tracker Taylor.
He's 300 pounds.
You know they
Listen,
was talking about.
just like they
you know
lied
the
about height,
NFL.
they
You know
lied
the
about his
NFL
weight.
looking at him though, right?
Listen,
Like,
you're not
they
gonna
wanted him
convince
to transfer over the line. No,
Listen,
for real, they wanted him to gain a little bit more weight and come to the line. Like they did it with the tight end. They think he could be the first one to transfer over to the line, to the O line.
I think he
I
could
thought of.
because he's
I
built
swear,
like
yeah, they serious too though.
he built like
Like,
an NFL player. But like
yeah,
you're
they
not
like,
gonna
man,
convince me. You said he's 6'9", 275. So you trying to tell me him
Yeah.
and LeBron James the same size? Yeah, right.
Hey, they want him on that O line.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you have $1 million invested in your body every year. You gonna look like LeBron James, not the kid from NC State.
I know, but he bigger. Period. Like it ain't just muscle. That motherfucker is big, bro.
For sure.
Hey, we gonna all chip in and get a stand for DJ to set his phone on.
After the
That
loss
motherfucker, he be
yesterday,
going off in his rant. He be waving his phone. I'll be like, all right, what we got next, C5?
after the loss yesterday, OKC took the 76ers. The Nuggets are back in first in the West, which I don't know if I'm too mad at. Right now, if the season ended today, they'd be playing the Pelicans, and I think that'd be a really good first round matchup for OKC.
I think
That's
OKC
my
will fuck around and lose that if
I
everybody
don't
plays
know.
right.
The way
Because-
Zion been hooping, man. I don't know what somebody said something to
It'll
him.
be a good matchup. That's what I'm saying. It'll be exciting to watch. 'Cause
Zion would love
I
that
don't know who'd
matchup,
win. It
man.
could go either way for sure.
Yeah, I think Zion he would love that. He would welcome that.
I mean, definitely OKC. I would say is the better team, but it's just I think they could lose that just off age and experience and shit like that. I think CJ McCullough will probably light their ass up.
Yeah, he has been doing his thing. What,
He
with the
has been.
Trailblazers, him and Dame were a fucking threat back in the day.
And if you ain't a seasoned veteran and you get matched up on him, he's gonna give you some work.
For
So,
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Who else we got? Anything exciting happen in the East? Not really. The Magic is in 4. That's kind of surprising to me.
Yeah, that is. I didn't know that.
Yeah, what's his name?
I gotta
Paulo. That kid he's gonna be nice. I mean, he already is, but
I'll be back, y'all. I gotta take this call.
he's definitely gonna be nice. And it's sad to say this, but he'll be a lot better when he gets the fuck up out of there.
Who?
Paulo.
We talk? Oh, okay.
Orlando is like a fucking death trap. Nobody wants to play there. Nobody wants to be there.
No fucking wonder they're in 4th, bro. They got Joe Ingles. That dude is a hooper, certified.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Right off that bench. As soon as he come in, shit
He's
happens.
a hooper certified.
He is.
He been hooping?
Dog, for his whole life. He's been getting old white man buckets his whole career, dude.
Mhm.
It's so
That's
fun
the
to
old
watch.
white man buckets.
It's
Yes, he
so
plays
fun
like
to
somebody
watch.
at the YMCA. Yes,
And
he
I'm
does.
about to say the same thing, Reg.
Motherfucker, stroke your ass, take
fucking-
you off the dribble, drop dimes, anything.
LA Fitness All-Star, bro.
Now, he ain't gonna
That
jump
That
2
old
inches.
white dude come down there start hooping. He got a headband on and everything, and he
Mhm.
got to prove himself the first game. After that, he don't come off the court at all. The rest of the time.
All the young cats are like, yeah, he on my team.
we got him.
Mhm.
Bro, I swear, I love watching him. For years, I've been watching him.
I used to fuck with him when on the 2K when he used to play with Milwaukee.
Yeah, he's always consistent great role player. I like him.
Mhm.
He's played for a lot of teams, bro.
And contributed in every last team too.
Yes. Let's talk about Mac McClung, G League scoring leader this year.
How
I'd
many
like to
points
see
he put
him.
up this time?
Let's see.
I mean, if I'm him or I'm somebody, like his caliber or something like that, I'm going overseas. I'm gonna go over there to highest bidder. Which one of y'all want me?
What they paying in the G League? What are they paying?
I don't know.
They don't
Me
make
neither.
that
I don't know
much.
what they
I
paying.
don't know.
Because he'd make more overseas, like you said, and the way he dunked, like, why not?
He's averaging in 25 with 4 rebounds,
What?
6 assists.
Man. Yeah,
That's
go
what
to
I'm
G
saying.
League, man. I mean, go overseas, man. Make that money. They'll pay him.
I would like to see him in the league, bro. I want someone to try to give him a shot. For
But
real.
they said the average player gets about 40,000 per year.
That's crazy.
Damn, they work in other places too. Then, god damn.
I'm definitely going over to either I'm going to Argentina, Spain, or
He been in that bitch long enough. Is there opportunities for raises for veterans? God damn.
Man, you got dudes nice as heck in the G League balling, but then you gonna see them later at Foot Locker working. That's crazy.
Give him at least another fucking 35-cent raise, bro.
Yeah,
Jesus.
he's stupid. China, he'll definitely make over $2 or $3 million if he
Well,
goes to
Dwight
China.
Dwight Howard has been trying to put people on the plane in China, hasn't he?
Yeah, he was a huge.
I've been hearing some things like he's like, yeah, bro, they love me over here. I hoop and I just chill and fucking make millions. Like he's
And
like,
I'm allowed to tag team dudes over here and get away with it.
Bro.
Marbury's like
President
God.
And I could be
Hell yeah.
and I could be the diddler over here.
You heard me? Marbury, Stephon Marbury is like God over there. They got statues and everything of him over there.
Yeah, he do.
Dwight Howard said, "Oh, Diddy, bro."
And especially with translation on the phones and everything, man, you got it made now. You ain't got to worry about. You gonna know what they saying.
That's a good question. Why he never tried to hook up with him?
Who, Dwight Howard and Diddy?
Yeah, he with the shits, bro.
What you mean? We don't know if they did or not. You know how many people that probably ain't gonna tell?
Oh God, you know how many people I heard today were wrapped up in it. My coworkers were telling me about it. They were like, Oprah, and he said Snoop Dogg's name was in it. I can't remember. He said some other crazy ass name.
They're
involved with this whole Diddy shit. I'm like, huh?
I shouldn't have brought it up. We're not gonna go on the Diddy. We can't go on the Diddy tangent. We got
it's
sports.
I think at some point it's just like whoever he know.
All right. Since the season is wrapping up, I wanted to get your guys' take. Who do you think is going to make all NBA?
First team? 5 people, right?
Luka.
First team.
5. Jokic. Luka. Tatum. What's old boy from Oklahoma?
Shea.
Yeah, Shea. And one more. Who else? There's only 5 on the first team, right?
But if you call
Jokic already,
you said, Jokic.
They have Giannis right here as the last one because they had
Tatum,
some reporters do
sense.
some early picks.
That's the first. I think that's gonna be the first team.
I don't think that. I don't think Jason Tatum's gonna make the first team.
Who's gonna take that spot then?
Look, Shea.
Shea,
like the best record.
Shea, Luka,
Giannis,
Wait,
Jokic,
you got
and I would say Wembley.
Wemby ain't making first. You serious?
I don't know why not. He should.
Not over Tatum.
I think Wemby should at least make third team, but I don't know about first.
Yeah, not first.
None of these dudes have Wemby on their first team. I think
Boston got the best record.
Go ahead, DJ. For sure.
Okay, but the best record in the league, right?
Is that me or is his phone messing up?
That got to be him. That's that
It might be
rookie.
my phone.
That's that boost.
It might be my phone.
Get that boost.
It might be my phone.
Boost local. Get that gas station phone.
But
Nah,
I mean,
but
He still got the old Nextel chirp phone.
next tail chirp.
I don't know if Wemby did enough this year to be first team.
Nah, he ain't
Definitely
first
not
or
first team
second,
for
man.
I
sure.
don't know.
He ain't first or second
I
team.
don't know.
He
I don't
third.
know about
First team.
that. I don't know. If you compare his stats,
It's not
right
over
now-
the 5 to the
listen,
people that's
listen,
on
listen,
there.
listen. If you
I'm about to
compare
say.
his stats right now to Tim Duncan's rookie season,
I understand that, but
Tim Duncan was NBA first team, and you telling me he ain't good enough for that? I don't know.
And he
about
averaging more blocks right now in the NBA than fucking anybody.
that. Right.
He should at least be
that's gotta be
all
that's
NBA
gotta be-
defensive team. Like he has.
Yeah, all
Did
defense.
the-
Yeah, all
did the-
defense for sure.
did the
Yeah.
Spurs win it like Tim Duncan's rookie year?
I don't know.
They was up there, so yeah, I don't know if they won it, but they definitely they was in the
I
playoffs
think
and all that.
the
win it.
difference is, huh?
They won it. That was
Yeah,
the
the difference is the wins were translating to the numbers. The impact, it's not taking away from Wemby, but the impact was Tim Duncan's impact was creating W's.
Hey, what's hurting
Also
Wemby though?
had
What's hurt?
David Listen, he also had prime fucking David Robinson too, and Wemby don't.
What's
Right.
hurting
No,
Wemby
I
though?
get it.
If they,
I'm just saying,
but
like
you
they
still
were
gotta produce
winning.
W's.
You got to produce.
The league was
Thing
different
is-
too, though.
yeah, but say if they was losing, right, and their offense was just trash, they defense still ranked in the 20s though, even though he doing it. So if they defense was ranked in the top 10, because you still could have a nice defense but still be losing though because the offense just not scoring. They defense still ranked in the 20s though, even though he's doing this stuff.
Listen, he's
You
going to
can't
get
be ranked in
robbed.
the 20s.
I mean,
But your
He's
deep-
going to get robbed of Defensive Player of the Year for sure. He's going to
Some
get
of
robbed
these
of that, and
dudes-
he definitely is the best defensive player in the NBA for sure.
some of these dudes got like Kevin Durant, Kawhi, Anthony
On what?
Edwards on their second team, which I could see him being on a second.
I can see
team pick.
Ant-Man. I can see Ant-Man
Yeah,
on the second team.
Yeah, and on the second team for sure.
I'm talking about Wemby, bro.
Uh,
I'm talking about he could compete with those guys.
Anthony Davis.
Booker.
I don't think Booker should be in it.
He
He
not
might
up
be
here.
3 because he might be 3.
Yeah.
Wemby ain't going.
I
It's
think
like
Jaylen
there's too
Brown
many
is better
guys
than
you can name.
Well,
He
he's had a
can't-
better,
Edwards,
just a
Davis.
better season.
A lot of these guys had Jalen Brunson.
Bronson got to be on there for sure.
Yeah, he's like I
Anthony
give him
Edwards is
13.
consistent.
Them the two guards, Edwards and Bronson. You got
Anthony
Anthony
Davis is
Davis.
consistent.
dang, who else?
Hey, we gonna do this. Is what we gonna do because we care. We gonna do just like they did in the Pac-12 last season, just to make Dion and them feel good. We gonna make a fourth team, and then he can be all fourth team, so everybody's happy. Just like Shador got fourth team all Pac-12. Wemby can get fourth team all NBA.
But y'all saying it like he don't deserve it, and it's the only reason why you are saying it is because it's his rookie season. That's the
All right.
only reason why y'all don't want him to get it.
Ray,
Yeah,
No,
the
we can
Oh.
name guys in front of him, legitimate
Right.
deserving guys in front of him.
I mean, I'm definitely putting him over Zion on my third team. He's definitely making my third team for sure.
but you saying he deserved it because his numbers is comparable to Tim Duncan?
Mm-hmm.
But that don't mean nothing to today, though. I feel like
a lot of
Actually,
people bought it
his
more
numbers
than
are
back then.
His numbers are better actually. He averages
Everybody that
21.
was all
10
these
and a
people that's on
half,
that first team numbers
3
better like that
blocks.
back then.
But
I
listen,
mean,
listen.
the league is different.
But look though, listen, matter of fact, he averages 3.5 blocks. He averaged 21, 10.5, and 3.5 blocks. You cannot tell me with a straight face that he does not deserve.
What's his points per game?
NBA is 21.5, 10.5, and 3.5. You can't tell me with a straight face that at worst case scenario, he's not NBA second team. You can't
I
say
don't
that.
watch enough. but I
You
don't-
can name NBA second team players that should be in front of him.
You are crazy. You are crazy.
You
3.5
say he
blocks.
deserved it over more. He deserved to be there more than Jalen Brown. He deserved to be there
They're
more than
not the
Brunson.
same
Hey, do
position.
it
not the same
go by positions.
They're not the same
No,
or
position.
just
You're
five
talking
people.
about. You talking
There's
about
five
guards.
people. It ain't positionless
Five
no
people.
more. It ain't position.
Yeah.
It's five.
They are guards. There's no way you're gonna have 5 guards on the team. Let's stop that. Y'all
You
lying.
can though.
Tell me one time in NBA history that happened.
It's positionless now though. Like it don't necessarily go by.
Manny, pull up the list that you had again with the that you showed with they were showing the players that was on there or whatever the case.
It was positioned.
Look.
It was position based
I thought they
Listen,
went
bro.
position.
because you got the center, you got the small
Mhm.
forward,
Yep.
power forward, shooting guard, point guard. That's position.
Okay, then go down to the second team. Bro, he not over Durant. He not over Ant-Man.
He's over
and
Sabonis. He's
Sabonis
over
is
Sabonis.
balling.
He's over
Sabonis,
Sabonis.
what's Sabonis stat? Let me pull up Sabonis stats.
He's over
real quick.
Sabonis. For sure. The 3.5 is not comparable to anybody stats on here. And it hasn't been done in years. Nobody has had that many blocks average in years, bro.
He averaging 19 right now.
Who's the bonus is?
Yeah.
What's the stat line? 19 points. How many assists? How many rebounds?
With 13 rebounds and 8 assists. That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's
them 8 assists right there is hurting you, Reggie.
On 59% shooting.
He's balling,
Okay.
bro.
Okay, let's
that's
go back
almost
to
a
what
triple-double.
let's go to Wemby stats. I'm gonna say his whole stat line. Okay, so listen. Now he is a rookie, so we got to give him a little bit of a crutch here. His field goal percentage is only 46%, right? But listen, he averages 21.2, 10.5, and 1.3 steals per game, and 3.5 fucking blocks per game. Listen,
Bro, he's
come on,
7'7". He should average. He should really, truthfully, we should be pissed off because he only getting 10 rebounds. His big ass.
Listen,
Sabonis having
you
a
know
better.
how hard
having
it
a
is.
better-
He's small, bro.
Listen,
He can't get no
listen,
rebounds because he's small.
Listen, do you know how hard it is to steal the ball when you that fucking long, when you tall?
Bro, you know it counts as a steal when you just put your long ass arm out there and
Playing a
smack the
pass.
ball on
Someone
the pass,
dribble it
right?
off your foot.
No
That's fucking
center,
18
no other
inches.
center, no other center has those kind of stats.
Bro, ain't nobody tall as him.
That's not his
Sabonis
fault.
almost having a triple-double, man. Like 19, 13, and 8 is crazy.
Bro,
crazy.
them almost Jokic numbers, bro.
He's definitely
Them
not going to
almost-
Anthony Davis neither.
He's not having a
picking him
better
up-
season. He's not having a better season probably than Anthony Davis, but he is having a better season than Sabonis.
I'm sorry, bro.
That's
Them
very
people-
arguable. I mean, we can sit here and talk about it all night for real.
You're right.
What's the record?
Look, Reggie, I told you, 4th team, just like Shador made the
Man,
first
you
ever
crazy.
4th team All Pac-12.
They
So how
honestly
you
had that.
That's
Yes,
crazy.
they did. They put all the Colorado players.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's fucking wild.
I'm like, man, we don't get this out of here. Shador shouldn't even accepted that. Like, man, I made 14. Like, what the name, man?
Yeah,
What the heck?
they never in the history of them had a 4th team all conference except for the year they want to keep the media happy and make Dion happy. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
All right, Chicken, what we got next, man? We sporting news now?
Yep. Next week in the news, and we got to start off talk about high school NIL and how you guys feel about it.
Is it for
Terrible
real
idea.
happening?
Yeah.
Like it got for like it. I thought we were just talking about speculation last week.
No, I thought
I don't know how they gonna do that.
I thought California made it happen.
Oh, all
I
right. I'm
didn't
about to
hear
say
that.
because it only could be states like Cali, Texas, and Florida. Really,
Yeah.
all like
Like
that.
there's a
Maybe-
decent amount of
maybe New York.
states.
Like, I can't see too many states being able to do that.
Why not, bro?
I mean, it depends. Like I watched the McDonald's game yesterday. Like Cooper Flag deserves it. Half them people in there deserved it. Look how much money they're making. All these people.
That's true.
I mean,
but at the end of the day,
California-
it's a
You mean,
kid game.
You mean
I'm
they're
looking
making
at it-
money on them in high school right now?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at it like now these kids can get paid by their local fucking area businesses that want to use their name. So and so business wants to support the basketball team, they can fucking give them a little bit of money if they want to.
But
I mean,
listen,
like if
point
around
shaving.
here ProMedica sponsored a basketball team or something like that, you know?
You got places in Texas that gonna love to sponsor one of their top players. Man.
Listen,
they got
right.
money. The money gonna be
Listen.
different in Texas.
you don't got to do that because you have AAU already. You don't have
That's
to
true.
fucking do that. Give them that shit. And then listen, when you do that, when you allow high school kids to accept money, the game is not the same no more. They can be bought. You have to understand that. These kids, listen, it gets lower down on the scale. These kids are coming straight from whatever environment. I'm not going to say from the ghetto. I'm not going to say that. You don't know what their upbringing is. So you can easily buy them out. You can do shit to them. You can say, hey, I don't want you to do this. If you do this, I'm going to beat you up and all that shit. Man, that shit is crazy, bro.
All right, but let's not act like they haven't been being bought.
Okay, real quick. I want to disclose that there's 30 states that allow it. And that is Alaska, California, Colorado, Connecticut, the District of Columbia, Georgia, Idaho, Illinois, Iowa, Kansas, Louisiana, Miami, Maryland, Massachusetts, never gonna be able to say that right, Minnesota, Nebraska, Nevada, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Tennessee, Utah, Virginia, and Washington.
Damn, no Texas.
Those all allow high school NIL.
Of course, Ohio behind the 8 ball again.
They're going to have to.
But my thing is though, like I get what you're saying though, Reg, but players been getting bought. Like it's been a dirty game.
But top players in other states like Ohio, I can see them going. Like the top player in Ohio, why wouldn't you go to Florida for an NIL deal? You know what I'm saying? You got the money. I would. Like that's all they're gonna do. They can't stop it. Now you got the money for your mom.
Like
to go get
like
out.
Reg was saying, they're already playing AAU, so they're already playing all over the fucking country.
That's what I'm
so-
saying. But I'm saying like football, like basketball, they really do it. But football, you really don't. But now you got certain players every now and then that might go to like a Cali or Florida, you know, like the top player. But they really gonna do it now. If your state, if you're a top player in Ohio, the number one player, you can go to Florida somewhere where you can get an NIL deal. Why wouldn't you go?
It's not fun anymore.
Right. So that's gonna make it look kind of bad for like states that don't get it to get some nice players there.
Yeah, it
Especially
is.
if they get the money, they gonna dip. Like, and I don't blame them if if you can get paid in high school, like you said, it sucks, but they gonna dip. Now I'm like, if I'm in Ohio and they paying you in PA, and you a top player, you gonna go right over to PA to get paid.
It's gonna turn
my
into-
mom will be pressuring me to move. She'd be like, bro,
Yeah.
come on, we
I
gotta
mean, you
go.
gonna
We gotta
want to,
move
though.
this state.
Even if
you
you humble,
really
like
like
you
that,
said,
bro,
if
we
you come
gotta
to an
move so we
area
can go
like
get
Red
that
said,
check.
if you humble as heck, and you know what I'm saying, because you know you got some people.
Uh-oh.
It
This
almost
shit gonna turn. It's
Man, you
gonna
going to
turn into
Pittsburgh.
one of them.
You
It's gonna
going?
turn
I'm
into
going.
like
If
the
I'm in
Dominican
Ohio, I'm going
Republic
right
with
to
the
PA.
baseball camps.
Yeah, it's gonna turn you. It almost makes you want to be like, in a sense, like finding a league or something else to put your kids in, so they can still enjoy being a kid and just playing the game for the love of the game and having fun. Like you, like, yo, that shit is cool. I want my kid just to enjoy the sport and not have to worry
an
about the
interesting
pressure
take.
of the money and everything else and stuff like that, man.
Yeah, because think about it. Like I remember even when I used to play for Hayes, I remember sometimes, you know, we lose a game, motherfuckers be about ready to fight. Like, man, it's your fault. Da, 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 da. Imagine if it's money involved.
Oh, for sure.
Now we talking about killing each other. This motherfucker missed that 3-pointer. Oh, you dying today, bro.
Bro, he don't know if we went to the playoffs, my NIL was gonna give me $500,000 or $50,000 just for us making it to the playoffs.
You did that shit on purpose, man.
Yeah, it changes everything, man.
Yeah, it's not fun no more. I'm like, it's making me like, you know how we be like, man, I don't like how hip hop is. That's how it's starting to be with sports. Like, man, damn.
Yeah, but
Are we gonna see a rise of something else? So are sports gonna go on the back burner because
I
of
don't
this?
know. I think I'm just gonna die and I'm gonna be out the conversation. I don't know if I
I
can.
don't know.
it's coming
They
regardless.
taking
man.
away my bro. I ain't gonna have shit to do but actually go do like yard work on Saturdays in the fall now.
Right, man. This
Because,
shit crazy.
like, bro, this shit is
'Cause
wild. Like, I'm not gonna
Ain't no
watch
more
college
kids gonna be wanting to play sports, man.
I'm shocked Texas ain't doing it, knowing that you got $1 million head high school coaches
Texas is
out there,
very
man.
conservative, man. Very conservative. Very
They got $1
conservative.
million
So,
high school coach. You got people getting 1.8, 1.6 million down there in high school coaching, and I'm shocked they ain't doing it yet.
Texas is conservative because people don't vote.
But still, you got coaches getting one like them coaches, man. Them high school coaches. Go look at the top 10 paid high school coaches. Them boys all over $1 million.
Yeah. What we got next, chicken?
Next, we got Reese declaring for the WNBA draft.
She old enough, shit. What's she about? 22, 23? Shit.
go
Congratulations.
get your
on the-
money. Hey, dirty.
You got a ring. Congratulations on a great career.
Yeah, be about 22 because she went to Maryland for 2 years and she went to LSU for 2 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she old as hell by basketball years. She got some miles on her
Or
tire.
Maryland 1 year. Or she did the Maryland 1 year or 2 years.
1 year, maybe.
1 year and 2. So yeah, she only did 3 years though.
I like her. I support her.
21.
Don't go to Russia.
Hey, who was it that posted? Hey, Manny, are you able to find that picture? Since we talking women's thing when they was talking about the Larry Bird, Caitlin Clark thing, when they would talk about Caitlin Clark felt when they put a white girl on her to defend her. Caitlin Clark was
Oh, good pass.
that was
When
wild.
they
They
had
said Larry Bird used
When
to
they
get
had Haley on her. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, you talking about because they had Haley on her?
Yeah. Hey, they said Larry Bird used to get offended when teams would put a white dude to guard him.
But if you really watch that game though, man, like if you really watch it, she hit like 3 shots over, but the rest was all picks though. Like they wasn't switching off until the last 2 minutes though.
I just think dealing with
You can't
Caitlin
watch her
Clark.
anyway, but she was getting picked like crazy.
I think with Caitlin Clark, I just don't understand why people just don't go like full court press, boxing one on her. I don't think that she can get
Yeah, just put someone in her face. She can't get crafty like that. I don't think
right.
either, bro.
Right. If everybody else gonna just hit their shots, then fuck it. They just gonna hit
Hey,
their shots. But
hey,
And-
West, hey, West, hey,
and
West
at
Virginia, hey,
least
West
you're
Virginia
gonna
did
stop
that.
her
and
from
she still
taking
put up 29.
10 threes. She's gonna have fucking 5.
Hey, West Virginia did that, right? She had like 6 or 7 on West Virginia, but they did it. They did the boxing one on her. I mean, they had one person on her the whole time. Go watch that game. West Virginia was up in them. Like I was shocked, man. Them girls, man, they all did. They don't get no.
For the home
The girls
team,
been
man.
exciting
I
this
just
year,
noticed
man.
that.
You ain't watched that game? West Virginia
Man,
girls, man, they was up in Caitlin, boy. And then and you go look at the fight. It was 25. It was 25 fouls to like 4 that game, man. They wasn't giving West Virginia no fouls.
And I don't know why LSU ain't do what they did to her last year and put that Asian girl on her like they was doing last year, because she wasn't fucking playing with Caitlin at all.
They should have just been switching off, man. They should have had. They should have. They started switching off when it was too late.
yeah. All right, what we got next?
Next up, we got Jonell Davis from FAU declaring for draft. And he is declaring with 18 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists.
I never heard of this dude, but he was
Right.
he was
Me
hooping.
neither.
Good
So
luck.
who is he playing for?
FAU.
Okay.
19.8 points. Was it 6 boards and 3.6 assists? Those some good college numbers.
Yeah, they are. They are.
I never heard of this dude.
He looks
That's
small, but I think he's 6'4", but he looks
6'4",
small.
203.
Man, yeah, when you averaging over 18 in college, that's always good though, man. Like the average 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably gonna go sit his ass on a fucking G League bench, man. If he
They
gets
average 30.
He gonna sit
He
on
gonna be
somebody's
the next-
bench.
He's gonna be the next McClung.
on God. Start working on your fucking dunks, buddy. Get called up to the big leagues one time a year.
Mm-hmm.
All right, big chicken.
Well, to go next, we got the Bills trading receiver Diggs, taking a $31 million cap hit also.
Woo!
Oh man.
Taran, you care to explain this to us and why this move was made?
Hey
Since you
man,
are
Diggs.
Bills insider.
Hey, I mean, he wasn't happy, man, and you know he started doing the same stuff he was doing in Minnesota. Honestly, you know, they died. I mean, they must have thought he was a headache, man. So, and then I guess, you know, that they kill some cap space. They just said like, you know, I'm shocked they gave him to a contender like that though. Like that's what I'm more shocked at. Like they gave him to the Texans where they could have sent him somewhere else.
I'm not shocked.
But like the last couple of games, man, like I mean, we did pretty good without him producing. So I mean, I don't mean he's gonna do it next year, but I guess that's what they were looking at. And I'm guessing they're gonna get a receiver. You gonna get a receiver in the draft, or you trying to get Higgins or somebody?
He ain't
This is a-
getting no younger, so
It's
it
a
don't
deep
surprise
receiver
me.
draft. Cause it's a deep receiver draft, so I could see it.
Yeah.
I'm just shocked in like what we got. Like we only got a second round for next year. How you get Diggs and get picks?
I mean, like
I'm
you
about to
said,
say,
bro,
is he really only worth 1 second round pick and they're giving fucking picks to him?
Yeah, I mean, that was shocking to me.
Like that deal just seems fucking crazy.
Like,
bro.
what do
Like,
y'all
who
know
signed
that?
off on that shit?
What do y'all know that we don't know? You know,
Right.
Who has to pay his salary?
Houston, they gonna pay it off.
was he gonna
Sometimes,
But the Bills still got a cap hit too.
was he gonna be a free agent next year? Where like he could have just walked?
no, I don't think so. No, I don't think he was. I don't know. I don't know for sure. I don't think so. Cause he signed like a year. He signed like a year ago or something like that. We like I said, we signed when we gave Von Miller that money. He got that money, so he might have had like 2 more years. Or
He
3.
got 3 more. He got
Yeah. Okay.
4 years actually. 4 years.
Wow.
I don't know. Maybe they
And you said we still hit a cap space.
Yep.
Like what it is for this year, right? Yeah.
it just depends on how the contract works out. Like,
Oh, okay. So basically, before those other 2 years, his contract was only $3 million, but this year it's $18 million. So for the next 4 years, it's going to be 18, 18, 19, 14.
Okay.
Damn. Yee.
We got two more things, but next we got to talk about Carson Wentz signing with the Chiefs.
Didn't even realize he was still in the league.
Hey, that's a good look though. That ain't nothing wrong. He can do those quarterback sneaks. Mahomes ain't doing it no more.
Man. Good for Carson. Listen, it didn't work out in Philly, man, and I was disappointed by it. But I'm gonna do my reporter thing. My sources, in Kansas City says that this is a welcoming thing, and Andy Reid's going to get the best out of him in the best. He's going to be the best backup player in the league. Okay. You heard it here first. My sources tell me Wentz is excited, and he's going to be the best backup QB in the league.
I think that whoever loses the Pittsburgh battle going to be the best.
Okay, he's going to be the second best backup quarterback in the league. My sources just told me they were mistaken. He's going to be the second best. Thanks for that, DJ.
No problem. No problem.
Well, last thing we got is we got to talk about Bronny possibly entering the transfer portal.
He should have been a Buckeye in the first damn place.
He gone. I think Bronny
He
gone.
should have been a Buckeye. Oh God.
Yeah, like USC, that never really made sense to me other than the fact that he didn't want to leave home.
I think it was also the coach. I think he liked the coach, and the coach just left to go take a job at SMU. So he kind of like, hey, what else is there for me?
Is old boy
USC
going to the
coach
league?
dipped out?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he signed to SMU. Yep.
That's the school he went. I think he coached him before. Didn't he?
You don't got to
Or
free.
Damn, that's a good job for him. MSU.
There you go.
No, SMU.
Oh,
Is they?
Bro, he left
they,
USC to go to SMU.
that's crazy.
you know that's bad. Like they had a top player out of high school, man. And they was that trash, man.
What's your money part? I know he got way more money.
Where y'all
No
think he
state-
gonna go, man?
I don't
Ohio.
know.
He better go be a Buckeye, man.
I don't think he.
If Ohio State want him,
He better go be a Buckeye.
Yeah, have you heard it? Who wants him?
Oh,
I haven't
State.
heard
They gonna
anything
take him.
about who
Yeah,
wants
I forgot.
I saw a couple. It was like 5 teams. It was Duke still wanted him. State.
I mean, he's gonna
He
get
might as
picked
well go
up.
be a Buckeye.
Man, why not?
Bro, listen, even if you don't want him, your athletic director and those above him is saying that you want him. Because with the money he's going to generate just from people coming to see him play and everything else is
Seeing
like,
his
like
dad
a
on the
mini circus,
sideline.
like how his dad
Okay.
was.
Yeah, right. People want to see his family on the sideline. You know how that go.
So we got
You
Oregon
gonna
as one of them. Ohio State. The team in Pennsylvania. I forgot the name. They were just in the I know you're talking about. yeah. there. Pepperdine and then Duke at plus. Duke looking not too much, but Duke being one of them.
He might go to Oregon though, because it's right, man.
About to
Dudes don't
say,
want to go to the cold. They don't wanna-
Oregon
man,
might not be a bad look for him,
I don't
bro.
think he want to be in that cold, man. I can see him going to Oregon too.
Man, just go be a Buckeye, bro. It's gonna do great for his NIL. It's gonna be amazing. Just go be a Buckeye, man.
I
He
think
would
it's gonna
sell.
be
He would sell fucking whatever over here. His dad
He,
from
knowing that old boy, the receiver, those state guy, he might go though. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause you know how that be too though. When you get those stories
Hey,
and
Ohio State
football
will be-
and he'll be the one in basketball.
Next fall into the winter, Ohio State campus is about to be popping because of the
'Cause
football
if he go,
players.
right, that's what I'm saying. He'd love to go see old boy
Ronnie,
being at all those
yep.
games, man. And he gonna be kicking it with them
Yep.
too.
He just needs to go to one party out here, bro. He'll be smooth.
He'll be all right.
I can see him kicking it with the football players, honestly, just cause like they'd make sure he good. Like, do you think LeBron? They already getting kicked from LeBron spikes and all that. You think they ain't gonna make sure Bronny cool? Like, he gonna have the basketball players plus the football players make sure he good.
Oh, he might
Everybody's
as
gonna
well
be
fly
fucking
out
with
for
him
the
over
team.
there, bro.
Didn't they give LeBron a locker or something?
Who, State?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They make sure he, man. I mean, of course he's gonna be good because he got his own. You know, he got his own little bodyguards, but still, they gonna make sure he's really good too.
Right.
Go somewhere you're gonna be appreciated. California don't appreciate them players like that because they're a dime a dozen. It's all kind of
Right.
stars and important people walking around.
Mm-hmm. Not only that, they're like, man, we don't want like, man, this LeBron. Like, you know, some people like you got the people who don't like LeBron, like Old State, they love LeBron.
Oh God.
Well, do your famous line, Big Chicken.
And that is it for the news for the day.
I appreciate all y'all for tuning in and checking us out. I am Black V. That's C5. That's Teran. That's DJ and Big Chicken as usual. Working everything behind the scenes. Anybody got any shout outs, anything they want to promote?
Just shout out to just everybody, man.
Dope.
Yeah, same
Hell
here,
yeah.
man. Shout out.
Shout
We
out
got to
to
shout out our
everybody.
podcast, Triple A Sports. Everybody, you know, the ones that's watching, the ones that ain't watching yet, you know, y'all got to start tuning in for sure, man. Put y'all inputs in, you know, tight. Let us know what y'all think about what we saying.
Yeah, and
That's
if tell
about
us
it.
if we wrong. I mean, we don't care,
Yeah.
but tell us if we wrong. If we wrong,
Yeah, let us know, man.
Right.
Give us feedback. We need them
We'll
feedback.
tell you why we're right.
yeah,
How else we gonna yell at you? Come on, like what are we talking about?
facts.
Let's go.
Yo, I want to make sure. Please check in on this Friday. The Triple A podcast, our regular podcast that covers everything going on in the news in the world, is going to be popping off this Friday, 6 p.m. We got a special guest. I make sure to start pushing and promoting that. It's going to be dope. We're going to learn about capital investing. Where we're working with a dude who's worth millions and millions and millions of dollars, going to come in and tell us how we can give people some info on how they can, you know what I'm saying, grow their net worth. So
Dope.
please tune in at Friday, 6 p.m. Available on YouTube, available on Spotify, available on Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, all that good stuff. Apple, we live, we all the time. So we appreciate everybody tuning in, checking us out. Manny, play our outro so we can be out this big.
Big checks, big deposits. I got it.
Hey, run that shit up, Trace.
Run it up.
I got it.
Run it up.
I got it.
Run it up.
I got it.
Big checks with big deposits. Run it up. 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 Big checks with big deposits. Big bag what I be on. Play the corner like Dion. Hard code like Freon. No time for you peons. Pandemic ain't stop nothing. Apply pressure.